Okay, so this may be a little bit of a harder topic for me to get into, but, by the way, Genie's here. Hi, say hi, bud.
I'm here for emotional support.
He's here for emotional support and to make sure that I don't jump out of that window. So,
Good luck with that.
this video should be coming out on May 1st. That is the day that this lovely VTuber here, Gura, will be graduating. And it is something that I have had trouble coping with. And yes, I have dice nearby because it helps me fidget. But also because I have something I want to do later and I need the dice for it, but it's not involved in this video. Anyway. Words are not easily formulated. Hi, Gene.
Hi, bud.
So, Gura is probably one of the most important VTubers in terms of how I have come into enjoying them, seeing as how she is probably the first VTuber I ever got introduced to, and is probably the VTuber that I kept seeing all over the place and getting more and more curious about until I finally dove headfirst into it about 2 to 3 years ago. I don't know when it actually happened. It was probably longer. It was probably longer than that. Gene would probably know better than I do. Because
Not really.
Not really. Okay. But
I know it was after I moved.
this is true. Because dude, going to conventions and stuff like that, if I had been looking for VTuber stuff, one, my wallet would have been even more emptier than it already was at the end of those.
Mm-hmm.
But two, that would have required me to not get as much Dragon Maid stuff, which would have sucked.
Yeah, we couldn't have gotten our favorite meme of you having the Kana in your wallet.
I wish I still had that! Fucking lost that at a Porter concert. Anyway, but the whole point of this thing, Gura's graduating. I'm a little upset. I'm probably going to be very upset on the day it happens, but holding it together for now. In honor of this, though, I did pick up a couple items, got a couple things to show, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a build thing to kind of wrap this up. So, as the thing to open and show, I finally went through and picked up our Nendoroid. Which, I'm surprised I didn't have already, but something about having a VTuber's figure always was weird to me. And buying the Nendoroid seemed even weirder. But that kind of changes when she's not going to be around. So let's get this open.
Yeah.
Genie, while being here, may be a little quieter because he's not as big of a VTuber person.
I'm not really a VTuber guy. Like, I understand it.
Yeah.
I can see the fixation. Like, they're just streamers, right? And I like some VTubers. Like, I would say I'm an Iron Mouse guy.
Yeah.
I would say I am a
Sayu?
OB Katy Cat guy, but that's also just because that metal guitarist.
Is Sayu the one that you followed, the dude?
Yeah, I love Sayu, but I've also followed him since way before he became Sayu.
Yeah.
So, like, he was just a given.
Those came with a lot.
But like, I'm just not really a big VTuber man. I don't know a lot about anything Hololive outside of what Poke over here told me.
Yeah, which has been a lot.
A lot.
Because
A lot of information I have not quite taken in, because I'm like, this is overload.
Because VTubers have been probably a huge part of, like, who I act like and act around for
I would say
months.
it has become not as much your personality,
Yeah.
but it has become your main interest over the last couple of years.
Definitely has been the main interest. Gotta take off her little hood so you can get the plastic off.
They're just suffocating Gura over here.
Yeah, they shoved her in a plastic bag.
Shoved her in a plastic bag.
To
That
be
was
fair,
impossible for her to take off on
I
her
would
own.
still prefer this packaging over what they started doing for a bit and then immediately backpedaled on.
What'd they do?
Did you ever see that, actually?
No.
Okay, so first of all, I have to make Gura bald for a minute because there's plastic underneath her hair.
Bald! 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 Bald!
If you're buying a Nendoroid and it doesn't come with all this plastic, it's not real, by the way. That is a common issue for people to be buying fake Nendoroids.
Cannot believe you just, like, receded Gura's hairline. as a way to tribute her.
It gets worse.
I know.
Okay. I have finished taking apart what I have to. I can put back together. I'm here. I can... Oh, that's laying down real quick. I can show you what the new boxes look like because I have one. So... we have these boxes. I know this is getting off topic as fuck. We have these boxes, which is the clear window one.
Yeah.
And then we have, this is what they were going to be doing. This is Tygus.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no plastic in this. It is all cardboard.
Oh, that's, well.
As much as you make that noise, I like the idea. The execution was the problem.
That was a good idea, poor execution.
Because Nendoroids are one of the most, counterfeited products ever. Outside of CDs.
So to put it in cardboard, which
where
is
we can't see
a
it.
lot easier for them to do the little bait and switch.
Yeah. But let's get out some of the little accessory things. Got a lot. She's got a little orb thing. Oh.
Look at the dude. Little dude.
Little deed.
Little dude.
Little deed. Her little trident. Gotta put that in your hand in a minute. Little hands, which means I'm gonna have to take off her arms. I'm so sorry. I am leaving her without the hood. I think it looks cute.
We are in the opposite boat.
Oh, you like the hood more?
The hood just it looks so cute. It's like it's all comfy.
I like the little pigtails she's got though.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe this is
pigtails.
also just me. If I could just eternally live in like a onesie with a big hood, I would.
This is true. I would also do the same. Let's
Just maximum comfort.
put her arm on.
Especially if it was a shark onesie.
So I unironically about bought a hoodie.
Of Gura?
Yeah. I just
Nice.
didn't yet.
Hmm.
Say yet because the only reason I didn't is I couldn't find one that was not shipped from China. Those of you who don't know, right now shipping from China is a bad idea and terrifying.
Yep.
How do you attach this? Where's the box?
You
Does this not
attach it
attach?
with your brain.
Oh, it doesn't attach to her. How does it attach? What the hell?
Do it go
On the stand.
in one of the head pieces? Is it the brain?
It may actually just be a hovering piece of. It is a hovering piece on the sand.
Oh, well, what do you know?
I've not messed with Nendoroids in a while. Wow.
In a mile?
Shut up. But just talking about VTubers for a minute. While I know we don't have a lot to talk about together on this because once again we follow different ones that those that we do are definitely much different than each other.
Yeah.
But we do at least follow some of them. I do like that I can still talk to almost anyone about them, and them just be like, yeah, I mean, this makes sense from you. And it not just be immediately thrown to the sidelines.
It is very, like, when you say, yeah, I'm into VTubers, everyone will always be like, yeah, no, this adds up.
Yeah, no, this makes sense.
You are the target audience for VTubers.
And they have succeeded in getting me to watch all of them.
Yeah, they got you hooked.
Because there are some VTubers I do not watch. Always surprises some people.
Yeah. I find it more interesting when, like, you subvert people's expectations as opposed to them, like, just instantly like, yeah, no, this is 100% you.
Yeah. It's very rare that it happens, but it does happen.
It is rare, but it has happened.
I have no idea how to attach this, orb thing.
Well, yeah, you start by opening up the roadmap.
I'm stupid.
And then you throw it out the window, because it makes no sense.
I had the right idea. There you go. Jump, bud. So now he floats in the air.
He's a dude.
And then we can give her a little trident.
My neighbor's dog is barking very loudly.
I cannot hear it, so it's fine by me.
I'm glad.
Where the hell
It's
is
very
oh
loud.
this goes the same place the tail goes. Are you aware of the inside joke that her tail is actually a plug?
No, but I believe it. I knew that that was a thing with another VTuber who got fucking yeeted.
Oh, wait, Curio?
The dragon one. Yay.
Yeah, that was her big thing too.
Yeah.
There we go. I think that's a good gooba. Put the hood back. I may actually put the hood on her. There you go. Got the gooba with the thing, the little trident, and then we got the little chumbud. It's actually kind of cool that they include the little floaty version of her fan characters. Makes me wonder if they're gonna do that with the rest of them. But
I guess you'll never know.
no, we'll find out.
Seem to be getting rid of all of them one by one.
Yeah, this week has sucked. On the day of recording this, she owns. Which is awful. And then we're just gonna keep getting more and more, and I hate it here. Also,
You know
Frank,
how we fixed that?
stop following VTubers? That's a bad.
I was gonna say boycott, but you know what? This works too.
Because I'm about to say the only way you could really fix it is by not following, and that's very unlikely for me. I am too ingrained in them for that to be the case. There we go. Got the little chum bud. Having trouble with it. She's got a little backdrop with her too. I do wish that I had gotten to watch more of her stuff when she was herself. And for record, everything's gonna be okay. But it's cute. I'm probably gonna have this on my desk for at least for a couple days, and then it'll go on the shelf.
Here's what you can do. You can leave it on your desk until you need the dice goddess.
Yeah, because then I need
a
my
replacement.
dice. I don't know. Maybe she'll enchant the dice more. Maybe she'll be a better good luck charm.
Specifically if they're blue.
I have blue dice. I do have blue dice.
Yeah.
I'm putting everything else in here because I don't have my parts trays ready yet. My Nandoroids.
I thought you were saying you don't have your heartstrings ready. I'm like, you haven't had those ready for a long time.
Dude, my heart is not ready for any of what's going on.
You know how we fixed that?
Therapy. I'm not getting that.
I was gonna say lots and lots of monster.
I do Red Bull, remember?
But a good monster.
Also, I could also have some rogue energy if you go to rogue.gg, use code Poky. But that's a different story.
That was like the most shameless plug I think I've ever heard you do.
No, it's not. My friend, I have heard both of us shill out the previous company that I was affiliated with.
Pretty up there. Well, okay, but for that one, it was also a different thing.
I also just do not like them as a company anymore.
Yeah, no, they, ugh.
Yeah. But there is one more thing I wanted to do. I will go ahead and say, because they didn't come in time to this video, I have the Friends With You and the keychain to put on my HoloLife bag, which I've never even shown on camera. I don't know if this is...
If those come, by the way, Editor Poky, put them up on the screen now. He's gonna forget.
Yeah.
You don't edit these.
I was about to say, if...
Insane.
But it'll go in here. And I've got the keychain too.
It's crazy how I know when you have these things, and I know how big of a VTuber fan you are, but when you show it, I get like secondhand cringe.
I walk around with that thing. I don't mind it.
I know.
I mean, dude, I walk around with like all of my stuff.
You have so little, like, what's the word? Shame. So little shame. I've watched you T-pose on elevators. escalators. That's the wrong term. Gosh, me and escalators, man. Like,
Even flat escalator.
me and my flat escalator.
Alright, well, as a last thing, I don't know if, I probably won't speed this up actually, because it shouldn't take that long. I don't know, what do you think?
We'll leave that up to editor Poky, depending on the conversations we have during.
But I have multiple of these. I'm not doing all of them right now. I just have multiple because I wanted to have some for me to in different places, including, believe it or not, there's going to be one of these at work.
Just waiting for whenever I visit again, there's just one sitting up above, like, your bathroom mirror. I'm like, dude, really?
No, what you're waiting for is the one that, like, you go to walk in the door and there's one hanging on the top of, like, above the door frame. You open it up and one just swings down into your face. You go over to the light, and then you hit the switch and another one happens to show up.
There's one with maple.
I forgot I had this. I had the plushie from round one. I forgot.
That looks so cursed.
It's really fucking cute. She's also hanging on my fucking... This hangs on my microphone. I get the big one, but the big
need
one's...
to, like, insert. Can you, like, take a picture of, like, the little hammock you got hanging of all the shit?
Oh, yeah, I'll take a picture of that. That picture will be inserted here, if I remember. And there you have it. A cute little Gura for a remembrance piece. Was a little bit more difficult to put together than I thought it'd be. And I'll be honest, this footage is about 2 hours long. But it's cute and I like it. So, I guess without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'm Poky 2. Genie had to step out. I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you, Gura. Bye now.